look at the time, it's actually quarter past, well, say 6:15. Still magic hour, yes, once again we're delving back into the brilliant Amagi Brilliant Park and looking at Sento Isuzu figure. I know we've done a few others, but this one's new. It's by Missile, with cooperation of Alta. Paint Master Watanabe Takamasa. The more you know. Now, first up. I know Amagi it's probably been about 2 years since it hit. It was a winter anime of 2014. And I know it was one of those series that kind of didn't really take off. I can't remember. It was sandwiched in between stuff like Free and Assassination Classroom. It didn't really take off. It was one of those kind of like a cult series. So it was my surprise when we found out a few months ago that it had actually been picked up. Well, I say a few months ago. April last year we were told it was picked up, and we've heard nothing since. So I did a bit of digging and I did a bit of questioning, and I can gladly say that in 2017 Amagi Brilliant Park will be released on home DVD in the UK, brought to us by Animatsu Entertainment. So brilliant, it's still coming. I was really worried because we hadn't heard it, and like I said, this was kind of one of these series where kind of like people enjoyed it when it came out, but nobody really spoke of it afterwards. I mean, I personally cosplay Seiya Kanye, and I've been to a few conventions, and there's like been one or two people who actually recognise it, which is a bit of a shame, but at least we're still getting it. So yeah, 2017, didn't see a wedding, it was just kind of like, it's still coming, don't worry. But sometime next year, so hopefully we'll see it. I mean, I'm just happy for it to come out anyway. I mean, to be honest, I don't want to sound horrible. I've kind of put buying anime on the back burner. I've subscribed to Funimation now. I subscribed to Crunchyroll, and I've got Netflix. Most of them are kind of dealing for me for anime. It's just as easy just to watch them. I am buying some Assassination Classroom, Gundam, getting them, both anime limited. One Piece. There is a story about that. It's not a very good one. Put long story short, One Piece Volume 13 has been delayed for us UK people once again, and the releases for it are kind of, with the way Amagi UK are dealing with it. I keep seeing licenser issues, which is with Toei. However, Manga UK have lost a lot of Funimation titles recently, and they kind of did this with Fairy Tail. So hopefully October it'll come out fine. However, Volume 14 is supposed to be out in November. Did question will it delay that? Most likely it will, but one volume a year, and that's only for that. That's for us UK people. That's the only way we can get it legally. I feel it's something to do with the online distribution, because we can't, in the UK, we can't legally get it in any shape or form. We can't even watch One Piece online. Same with Dragon Ball. We can't legally watch One Piece or Dragon Ball online. So this could be, somebody else might be picking it up. We've heard a few little things. So anyways, we will go talk about the figure. That's what we came about, to talk about Amagi Brilliant Park. So like I said, 2017, Amagi Brilliant Park, out on DVD. I hope a lot of you do try and pick it up. I will, once we've got released it, I will be doing a lot of stuff, because honestly I feel it was very underrated, and I feel like a lot of people should have picked it up instead of not. So this figure, there's a short story about this figure. This figure came out last month. It came out mid last month, along with Shida from Fire Emblem. This figure cost me 150 quid, if not more, because unfortunately it hit at a time when, because I mean the way they're kind of doing it is they're doing some deals with boxes and stuff like that. If it's too big, they'll put it in. And to be honest, it's not, the box isn't that big. It's just kind of, it's no bigger than some of the others I've had. So they kind of put that as EMS, and because I combined it with Sheeta from Fire Emblem, 2 copies of it anyway, of that, so that kind of bumped the price up to like over, I think it was like 150 quid before I even got to shipping. Then shipping came, customs hit it. I paid stupid amounts for the figure, but it's one of those things that obviously now, because of the way the yen is, I am picking and choosing a lot of my releases a lot more carefully. I'm going to be going like doubling back on what I'm getting, because stuff unfortunately is becoming far too expensive in the UK. So that's just the way things are going to be. Holy shit, this is fucking nice. Jesus Christ, that is a nice one. Oh, you've got to take a skirt off, oh yeah. Well, oh my god, that, let's look at the base first. That is actually fuzzy. That's like furry stuff. Jesus Christ, I want to take that off and build a cosplay out of it. Wow, that's going to just attract the dirt like fuck. Jesus Christ. That is probably the bottom of it is, that is just crap, but you're really getting, you can really tell on what quality we've got here. So let's have a look at the figure itself. Okay, so that's weird. She's got some weird sellotape on there. Why? Why? That was just pointless. So let's have a look at her. Jesus Christ, she looks really nice. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the pose. Like I said, Sento was one of my favourite characters, and is a very strong female character in general. She wasn't so much like a fan servicey character, yet she kind of was. So I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of the fan servicey pose, but I love that. But to be honest, like I said, she was a pretty strong character. But to be honest, I'm really happy to get figures of her in general. Like I said, simply because Amagi is quite an obscure series. Right? How are we going to do this? There we go. So let me guess. We can take the skirt off. Yep. Not surprising. We can take the skirt off and just give her some legs. Nice. Alternatively, we can put the skirt up. I wonder if we can put like something like Nami's skirt and stuff like that on her. Probably not. So yeah, the reason I picked this one up is, I mean, I don't have many Alter figures, but I knew this one was going to be like a decent quality one. So honestly, I'm not going to really complain about that. That's a really nice figure. I'm actually going to point something out as well. It's pretty much the same pose. Like Robin smaller. We can kind of make it all fun in games and shit like that. We'll put Moffle there because he's boss. We'll have a look at Moffle as well while these two are kind of not being creepy whatsoever. Yeah, that is just awesome. And you can remove his head. Not sure really why you'd want to, but that's pretty cool. I kind of wish they would put Tyranny and what's the other one called? Lambo? Was it Lambo? No, not Lambo. I can't remember what the other one was called. Tyranny and Rambo? I can't remember what the other one was called. The one about with music, but that's decent. So yeah, that's the other Moffle I picked up at some point, but to be honest, the quality's pretty nice. Honestly, this is another great figure, and honestly, I feel like going forwards, I'm probably going to start buying higher quality figures. I like Nendoroids and I like these smaller ones, but they're kind of small, and I don't know. It's just like I just kind of feel like I'm spending a lot of money on these smaller figures and I'm not getting much for them. If you understand what I mean. So I'm still going to get Robin figures and stuff like that, but I think any other big figures we're going to be getting, probably going to get like a multitude of characters. But holy shit! I mean, honestly, if we get decent quality stuff like even Cordelia, I mean, Cordelia was ridiculously expensive. I have no problem paying a good amount of money for a decent quality figure like that, and that's what it's about at the end of the day. So yeah, honestly, we're gonna have another look at it. I mean, the feel on your fingers as well is really nice. I mean, look, the detail on her feet alone is just bloody hell. Yeah, like you said, it's a bit too fan servicey for my liking, but honestly, I'm really hugely impressed. I now need to find somewhere for this to go. I think we're gonna be turfing some Lego figures and some Amiibo just for that. I really need more space. It's a bit of a problem now, because I really want to have that so I can sit and view it, as opposed to not. We may have to do some redecorating. Anyways, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, enjoy it. I'm not going to ask you to do something like the video or share it or comment. That's up to you to decide. If you want to do it, great. If you don't, fair enough. But still, like I said, hopefully I'm going to try and do some more videos. I mean, I need to get back into doing them. I do apologise, especially those of you who watch my videos for the gaming side of things. I know I haven't done anything like that in a while. I've got a few little ideas jumping around, but I kind of want to do something that really will be fun. Anyways, that's it from me. Thanks for coming, and thanks again. Keep on trucking. Goodbye.